In ancient Israel, a king was chosen, Saul, tall, strong, and admired by all. But power without obedience rots the soul. When Saul's pride replaced his purpose, God chose another, a young shepherd named David. David wasn't after the throne. He played the harp, served the king, and fought his battles. But success has a strange way of revealing insecurity. As people sang, "Saul has slain his thousands, and David his tens of thousands," something snapped inside the king. From that moment, admiration turned into obsession. One evening, as David played his harp to calm Saul's torment, the king's rage boiled over. He grabbed his spear and hurled it at the boy, once then again. But David dodged both times, because when God's hand is on your life, even a spear can't touch you. Saul changed tactics. He sent David into the most dangerous battles, hoping he'd die on the field. But the more David fought, the stronger he became, and the more Saul's mind unraveled. The king hated him, yet feared him. His anger was just envy wearing armor. Consumed by jealousy, Saul commanded his men, and even his own son, Jonathan, to kill David. But Jonathan loved David like a brother and pleaded with his father to stop. Saul relented for a moment before darkness swallowed him again. Once more, Saul hurled his spear. Once more, David escaped. This time, Saul sent soldiers to surround David's home. But his wife, Michal, Saul's own daughter, helped him flee through the window. That night, David left the palace forever. From then on, the hunter became the haunted. Saul pursued David across deserts and mountains. In Naioth, he sent men to capture him, but they began to prophesy instead. Even Saul himself fell into a trance, proof that God was protecting the one he had chosen. Still, Saul wouldn't stop. He chased David through Keilah, Ziph, and Maon, setting ambushes and surrounding caves. Yet every time he closed in, something, often divine, forced him to retreat. The king who once fought giants now spent his days chasing grace. Then came the cave at En-Gedi. Saul entered to rest, unaware David was hidden in the shadows behind him. David could have ended it right there, but he only cut the edge of Saul's robe and waited. When the king stepped out, David called from a distance, "I could have killed you, but I didn't." Saul broke down and wept. He asked for forgiveness, but repentance without change is just the pause between two falls. Later, David spared him again. Twice he had the power to kill the man who wanted him dead, and twice he chose mercy. 13 attempts, no success. Because you can throw spears at a promise, but you can't kill what heaven has anointed. David fled but never lost his calling. Saul pursued but lost himself. Jealousy always tries to destroy what it admires. And every Saul within us must die before it kills the David that God is raising. This is the story of the king who tried to kill destiny and was destroyed by his own envy.